And I think we should be live. Yeah, we are live. Okay, fantastic. We got the sound, we got the music. Great. Let's go over to the chat. Okay then, I think we're ready to go. What's up guys, Macadii here, and today we guys, some UU laddering plus viewer battles. This is going to be a live stream, so if you're excited for this, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. We're going to be having a go with a Mega Banette team I used a few weeks ago. It was doing really well. We had a bit of a slip towards the second half of, on the second live, but first one it was doing really well, so hopefully we're going to keep that streak going rather than the second one. But basically what it is, it's built around Mega Banette, and it's a hyper offensive team. So what we do is we normally lead off with Nuzzles, use our Custap berry and all that stuff to set up as many layers of spikes and stealth rocks as possible. Obviously only one layer of stealth rocks, and then give the rapid spin and explosion. Then we've got the Mega Banette, which is a bulky set and is designed to switch in on spores and stuff like that. But then also once it megas up, it can get the Destiny Bond off, so hopefully get a kill from there. Be bulky, it can kill Forretresses, because Forretress currently cause our team a little bit of problems, so that's really nice for us. I think it just literally OHKOs a defensive Forretress, which is crazy. Then we've got the Salamence, which is a Life Orb Dragon Dance Salamence with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Fire Blast, and Dragon Dance, a really useful guy. Then we've got our Belly Drum Slurpuff, which is one of so many games. It's absolutely crazy with an interesting spread. I can't remember exactly why we've got that spread, but after Unburden boost, we outspeed pretty much everything, which is absolutely awesome with the Belly Drum up. Frustration gives us 100% accuracy, Drain Punch gives us recovery, and then finally the Play Rough allows us to hit incredibly hard. To help getting that sweep going, we've got 2.5 men, which is the Dugtrio, with Earthquake, Sucker Punch, Memento. So Memento helps us a lot with bakery products, and then the reversal as well. Because we've already got Stealth Rocks on this guy, so we don't need it for the Dugtrio. And then finally, our Choice Scarf. This guy has actually been really good, especially with Gyarados being around, because we can outspeed +1 Gyarados. On top of that as well, it's really useful for... I'm trying to remember what other things... There's a few things that it's quite useful for. Crawdon's still down here, and yeah, just a few other, mainly water types really. It can put a whole load of hurt into them, so that's really cool. And then Trick to help us beat Stall. So what we're going to do is go and look for a battle and start working our way up. Who have we got so far? No to 2K and Go to Plays. Thank you so much for making it early to the stream. And also Daniel Kelly. Yeah, I know it is a weird time. Unfortunately, I'm going out for a meal later on, so this is the only time I could realistically go for it. Okay, so we've got a very spooky team here. Minds Out Gaming, thank you so much for subscribing, especially early. I really appreciate that. That's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to lead off with Forretress here. Out comes Red Skull. I'm just going to go and set up my Stealth Rocks. It's definitely worth doing. Is it? It is. No, it's almost mono Dragon. That's very weird. He's going to go for the Dragon Tail. Send us out, hopefully into Slurpuff. No, it goes into Banette. Well, this is our chance to get our Mega Evolution up. We could just go for the Will-O-Wisp here, which would be pretty sweet. Oh, it doesn't matter about the Mega Banette, because it just automatically gets that when it Megas up. You just pick the initial ability. So, it's absolutely fine. So, I can go for a Will-O-Wisp here. Basically free. He's got a lot of physical attackers. And we're going to get the burn off there, which is really sweet. He does power us, which is a shame. But, to be fair... It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, if something had to get powered, it would be this. So what do we want to do here? We could just try and take this guy out. But Chuck's going to be useful, especially for that Mence being around. Let's see. So the other option is we could go into Fortress. Yeah, I know. I apologize. It is a little bit random. As I said in the last stream at the end, I'm not 100% sure how my time's going to work. So I've got my research project that I'm writing. So that's why it was very early and... very impromptu. So, I think I'm going to go back into Forretress here, as he's going to go for his Stealth Rocks. That works fine with me. I can go for the Rapid Spin here, get rid of those rocks. He's being worn down by Burn. I just don't want to lose too much health on my Mega Banette, because I should be able to burn a few of these guys, which is really cool. Mary Iladden, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I really appreciate that. We're going to go for the Rapid Spin here. He's probably going to glare us, to be honest. He has got the Rocky Helmet as well. That's a shame, but... unless that's Defogmen's, actually, I just realised. But we can go for another layer of spikes. He does go for that Fire Punch. That's a real shame. So the question is, do we want to preserve Nuzzles? Have we got something that can take a Fire Punch? We do. But then, to be fair, we can just go and kill this guy with Dugtrio, I'm pretty sure. Let's go for damage calc. Dugtrio. Can you actually kill the guy? Versus, whatchamacallit? Druddigon. Stealth Rock set. 36 to 43. So I should be able to kill if it's just a max HP variant, but that's iffy, as I don't know if that's true or not. So I think I click Explosion here. And we get our Custap off. I forgot about Custap. That's very, very useful for us. And he's going to go down from there. So no Stealth Rocks on his side, but lots and lots on our side, which is fantastic. The question is, where do we want to go? Who do we want to go into now? We could go into Rotom, which would give us the advantage we can Volt Switch out if we need to, which, to be honest, we probably would need to, looking at this guy's team. Other option is Chuck, because Chuck can take a hit from anything. I can burn a lot of stuff. Okay. We've got to watch out for the, whatchamacallit, Hydreigon, because Hydreigon is very, very spooky. I think I'm going to go into Chuck here. Goes into Ultra on the Salamence, probably going to defog, to be honest. But, I still think it's worth getting the Willow off. We're going to burn him, which is great. He's going to go for defog. That's fine by me. We've got some good damage off on him. Sorry, good, crippled him a lot. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Claw here. He's going to go for the Roost. So what does defog Salamence have? Earthquake Dragon Tail versus... Okay, so I could go into Slurpuff here. I'm going to go into Slurpuff because you're burnt and you're definitely set up fodder. Okay, so you can't Dragon Tail me. I'm going to go for the Belly Drum. I did forget about Escape. I got this way too early. This was not clever of me. Because a Drain Punch is definitely not going to... No. I misplayed. I got too excited. But I'm going to Drain Punch anyway, because there's no point losing the boost. As he's going to go for Iron Head and kill me. That was really stupid on my part. That was really, really dumb. I have no idea why I decided to do that. But I'm going to go into Salamence here. And just fire off a Fire Blast. To take out this guy. He can't really afford to switch in case of DD up. But he does switch anyway. Goes into his normal Salamence. Now the question is, how much do we do with our Salamence versus his? But he has intimidated us, so probably not too much. Okay. Oh my goodness, I was really done with that. Okay. Out comes the Goodra. Oh, that was really stupid. I could have just swept. I'm really annoyed at myself right now. To be fair, my Mence can set up on a couple of things. Like, if I Memento with Dugtrio onto him and Dragon Dance up, I basically win. So that's pretty sweet. So, I could just Volt Switch here. What do I think the next suspect test would be? I'd be interested to see whether they go for Volcanion. I personally don't think it's broken, but I could definitely see them considering that. I think I go for Volt Switch here, and then I go into Banette. Goes to Draco here. Okay, that's great for me. I need to find out if that's specs or not. So I'm going to fire off a... I could just fire off a Destiny Bond here, actually. Okay, goes into Escavalier now. If he decides to hit me, he goes down. So that's pretty good for us. So we can work this power in our favour. Out comes Ultron. And we get powered anyway. Not much we can do about that. I'm going to go for another Destiny Bond, as he's going to go, and the Fire Blast he is going to miss, unfortunately. That's a real shame for us. We're going to go for the Shadow Claw here. He is going to go for Roost. Okay, so he's working his way around. Right, so... what's our best bet here? And that's not going to kill us. We're going to live on 1. Damn, okay. Right. He is going to go for Roost this turn. We're going to go for the Shadow Claw. Still not doing too much because this is a defensive Mence. Oh, I seriously misplayed this. I get powered. Absolutely great. And I missed my Willow. And he's going to go for knockoff and kill me. Oh my goodness, I needed that to burn because then I could go into Salamence and set up. Okay, this is my best bet. I go into Salamence here. Oh no, sorry, 2.5 men. I go for the Memento. I go into Salamence. I Dragon Dance up and I try and sweep. Yeah, that's my play. If he knocks off my Life Orb, that will actually help me. So that's pretty good. How much do we do to an Escavalier with a Salamence? Oh, we do a lot. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if they did decide to suspect test Volcanion, especially with the number of suspect tests going on. Oh, that had been going on. So let's see. What's he gonna do? I'm gonna switch the timer on because he is taking his time, but he is in a bit of trouble, to say the least. Because if I can get my Dragon Dance off, I hope he doesn't crit. If he crits me, I'm gonna be really sad because this should technically sweep him. Because how much would we do to a defensive Mence? Oh, actually, we may not sweep him if he's just if he is the defensive set. Fat Mence. 58. Okay, and he goes to knock off to take off our Life Orb. That works in our favour, because now I can go for the EQ. He goes into Lumpy Space Dragon. That's going to be great. We can just fire off another Dragon Claw here in case he wants to switch. Oh, he's got the Gooey. Oh my goodness. Out comes the Hydreigon. That's... I did not expect the Gooey. I shouldn't have done that. And he's going to be able to kill us from here. So my play is to go into Rotom here, sack off Rotom, and then go into Salamence and try and set up again. Goes to the Draco. That's great. I can actually live 2. I'm going to go for... I am Choice Scarf, but he's Choice Scarf. I'm going to go for Volt Switch. He's going to Draco again. Now that's going to work in our favour. Now as long as Salamence can take that Draco Meteor, he switches out. Ooh, that helps us a lot. Okay, Sceptile. Can we kill a Sceptile? Mega Sceptile. Oh, Dragon Claw does a lot. What about just normal Sceptile? Yeah, it kills. Okay. So I Dragon Claw here. He Megas up. Okay. We get the Moxie boost. That's going to help us. Because actually that means basically his Mence can't keep intimidating us. He is going to intimidate us once, but at +1, we should kill with a Dragon Claw. And if he switches, it's the same deal. I just click Dragon Claw here, and I basically win. Okay, that was close. I misplayed so badly, and I didn't expect the Gooey, because most of them run Sap Zipper or some variant like that. Okay, out comes his Thingamajiggy. We guaranteed outspeed. And that should kill. Yeah, okay, fantastic. And we're going to be able to kill this guy as well. Yep, okay, that's great. Actually, what rank are we? I've completely forgotten. Let's see. It's taking a bit of a few seconds. 1300s. Okay, so we're relatively low. So let's keep going and see how high we can get. A Gabite. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. So that's probably going to be a supportive Crobat. I still think Forretress is my lead. Out comes the Gabite to start with. I'm going to set up rocks, all that goodness. Set up spikes. His EQ's not going to do much. So that works for me. I'm going to rapid spin this turn, and then I can explode the next turn. Because of Rough Skin, pulling us down, and now I just go for explosion. So that's absolutely fantastic. Oh, he does set up his rocks that turn. Ah, it's a shame. Okay. Actually, do I just go into Slurpuff here? Gabite can't do much to me. How much does a Gabite versus Slurpuff EQ? Versus... Okay, so he's just a normal... He's like a defensive set. Okay, so Slurpuff actually... I can set up against this guy. So that's pretty sweet. So I'm going to Belly Drum. Get my Sitrus boost back. As he's going to go... Oh, he goes for Toxic. That's cheeky. Okay. So the question is, will a Drain Punch... +6 Drain Punch. 56. And that's a pretty defensive set, isn't it? Yeah. Let's say max defense. 48. Oh yeah, I can definitely kill. So I Drain Punch here. Get as much HP as I can back. Because I am going to take rough skin damage and then the toxic damage. Okay. At the very least, we can get some wall breaking going. Going to go into my low tick. I'm just going to go for the play rough here. And we're going to miss our play rough because fantastic times. He's going to go for Haze. And isn't that just wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Now we have a useless bakery product that could have swept most of him. Yep. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty upset by that. So, we have to basically sack this guy off. It's kind of pointless. Like, now bakery product can't really sweep. And he's going to get up to 100%. Fantastic. Okay. Out comes Rotom-Mow. Rotom-Mow is going to be key. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. He is going to stay in and can take that. Okay, that's upsetting. So what do we want to do here? So that looks like Spadef. Trouble is I haven't got much that can switch into a Scald. I think it's going to have to be Banette. I don't like it, but... Mirror Coat. Okay. Oh my goodness, that miss mattered so much. Eric T, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's see. So I kind of got to go into Mence here. Dragon Dance up. Even though I can't really do much to that. Yeah, that missing it has just lost me it. Because he can go into Florges and all that good stuff. I can't really do much with an EQ. But there's nothing else I can really do. Goes to Calm Mind. He misplayed. Okay. Now we're in for a chance. Because I can EQ again. He is going to switch out. Go into Crobat. Crobat's going to take damage. We should be able to kill this guy. We still got our Life Orb. It's support Crobat. Versus Salamence. Life Orb. +1. Yeah, we're going to kill. Yep, okay, fantastic. And we get that Moxie boost as well. That sweet, sweet Moxie boost. Out comes Gyarados. It's going to drop our attack, but I still think it's worth going for the Dragon Claw. And we're going to kill the Gyarados, get our boost. And this is another Salamence sweep, which is absolutely great. And he's going to forfeit. Okay. Oh, I had no rights winning that after that, with that Florges and stuff. He's going to lose a whole load of ladder points. We're going to gain a whole load. So that's absolutely great. Really, really fantastic. Okay, let's go for another one. How are we doing time-wise? Okay, so 20 minutes in. I was thinking I'll probably do about 45 minutes of laddering and then 45 minutes of viewer battles from there. Okay. 2 potential leads. Either the... No, it's probably going to be the this thing, to be honest. So, do we just lead with our Fortress? I'm going to lead with our Fortress. He's going to lead with his Fortress. I'm just going to go for Stealth Rock here. See what he decides to do. He's going to set up his rocks. I'm going to Rapid Spin mine. What's he going to do? He's going to Volt Switch here. Okay. Out comes Noivern. probably going for the fire move. We have our rocks up. So the question is that all we want? Because this is basically a setup opportunity for Slurpuff, but he does still have that, so I can't just yet. We are definitely going to get bot by Flamethrower. Is it worth, though, is the question. No, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to click Explosion. He's going to go for Flamethrower. He is Life Orb. Okay. So the question is, what do we want to do here? How much do we do to a Noivern? Say he's the choice spec set versus Rotom. Rotom Cut. 49. Okay, so not enough. I think Banette's my play. Because I can take a hit. Blocky Plemmet, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I hope you do enjoy yourself. We're just having a go with some UU laddering. He is going to go for the Draco, and he's going to crit us. Okay. Great, okay. How much are we going to take from a -1 Noivern with Life Orb? With our Salamence. Yeah, Draco's going to do way too much. Okay, let's go into Mexican Pun. And what we can do here is we can go for a Volt Switch. He is going to switch. Goes into Forretress here. Oh, this is tricky. So how much does Slurpuff do to a... versus Forretress? Drain Punch is definitely not going to be doing much. Even at +6, yeah. Okay, so we need to try and get rid of that. So Forretress, how much do you take from Forretress versus... I apologise for the amount of calcs here. I'm just trying to make sure Dugtrio is our switch. Even Life Orb, that does nothing. Okay. Okay, I think this is my best bet, is to go into Bakery Products. It just depends on what he's got in his Forretress. I don't want to set up too early because I have a feeling it's coming in. Okay. I'm going to go for it. He's going to stay in. Goes for the Moonblast, drops a special attack, that's fine. I'm going to go for the Play Rough here. Please don't miss. No, he's going to go for Protect. Okay. Do we actually have to go for that? Forretress versus Slurpuff. Because if I don't have to risk the miss... return... Okay, so maybe I don't have to. 81 to 96. Oh, that's a roll. I have to go for the Play Rough. Yep, okay, so we're going to take out Rose Rump, which is great. Grandmaster Cake 2000, thank you so much for making out to stream. And also TVR as well. Right. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch here, just to get some damage off. It's not going to do huge amounts, and he's going to Gyro Ball probably and kill. But that's fine, because what we can do now... SaladMence is actually ripe for the sweep. So I could go into Dugtrio here, I could Memento, go into Mence and set up. And I think that's just what I'm going to do. So I go into Dugtrio here. I go for the Memento, stop him from spinning any of his rocks away and stuff like that. He does try and go for the Rapid Spin. That means we can go into SaladMence, get our Dragon Dance off, and see what he decides to do. Does he Rapid Spin? No, he Volt Switches. Okay, that's the perfect play for us. Unless he's got a Scarf Heliolisk. That's the only thing. Out comes Gator. I'm pretty sure Gator can't take a Dragon Claw. Well, it's my only play, so I'm going to Dragon Claw. He's going to live. Oh, that makes me so sad. He must be... Oh, I was sure that was going to kill. Yeah, that's game, unfortunately. Unless I can Thunderbolt spam my way to victory, which I very much doubt. That was definitely my best play. Noivern, we're going to be able to kill you because we're Scarf. But we're not going to be able to kill this guy. He's going to go for Hyper Voice. He's Scarfed as well. Oh, to be honest, he was Scarfed, so he would have been able to beat us anyway. Okay, so that's good information. That was our best bet, though. But, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to lose that one. Let's keep going. I think probably looking at the time, we'll do one more, and then we'll do some viewer battles. Because I know you guys do enjoy the viewer battles a lot. Yes, Valdi the Wolf, this is a live stream, so you get to watch me live. If you put your messages into the chat, I'll be able to read them and answer them straight away, which is always really, really fun. We do have a big weakness to Forretress, I must admit. I'm going to lead off with Rotom. Going to lead off with his Rotom. See, I don't know what set this Rotom is. I'm going to click Volt Switch. Okay, so he might not be Scarf. We haven't got much for normal Rotom, I must admit. I've just realised. Not normal Rotom, Rotom Heat. I'm going to go into my Salamence. He's going to go for Willow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm going to try and set up. I think that's probably the best bet. Michael McCanny, thank you so much for making it out to stream. I hope you do enjoy yourself. So far, we've been doing okay. I think we're 2-1 right now. Alex Cameron, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. He's going to go for Volt Switch as our Salamence is not looking particularly happy. Out comes Florges. I think we just get some damage off it, to be honest. Yeah, let's get some damage off. He's going to go for Protect. If we'd have DD'd that turn, we might have got a little bit more. Did I call the Florges Forretress? I do apologise. Is he going to go for Wish? No, he's just going to put Stat on Misery. Okay. So, I think my best bet here is probably to go into Forretress, or I could go into Banette. I'm going to go into Banette and surprise him with the Gunk Shot. He's going to go for Moonblast. We connect the Gunk Shot and that kills. Okay, that's great. Having Florges out the way helps us a lot, especially with Rotom. Aaron Young, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Out comes the Rotom. I think he is going to Willow this turn. Most likely. I'm going to Shadow Claw. He does Willow. Yeah, we just need to get some damage off on this Rotom, I think. No, that's literally doing nothing. So that's fully physically defensive. So I try and stream whenever I can. It's a little bit weird at the minute because I'm going out for a meal later on tonight, which is why I'm not streaming. But I'm just trying to sort of fit as many streams as I can before I go away to America, which is going to be on the 6th, if I remember rightly. So basically, I'm just trying to fit in as many little streams as I can. Right. I'm going to go for Destiny Bond here, see what he wants to do. Goes for Willow again. Okay. I'm going to go for Gunk Shot this time to try and snag that cheeky poison. He's going to switch out, go into his own Forretress. That's a shame. Okay. So I'm going to Willow this turn. He's going to set up his rocks. And I'm going to Destiny Bond. So I can't do much anyway to it. But actually having this Willowed is very, very nice because that helps us a lot to get Slurpuff Sweep going. Goes to Rapid Spin and that's going to drop us from there, unfortunately. Okay. Nicola Plemic, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. So the options we got, we could go into Dugtrio. Not that we can really do much. Okay. I'm going to go into Rotom-Mow. I'm going to click Volt Switch. He's going to stay in. So I think I go into Dugtrio right here. Legendary Hero, thank you for making it out to stream. I hope you do enjoy yourself. We need to find out how much does a Forretress do to Slurpuff when it's burned. It doesn't do too much, actually. Especially when he's burnt. Okay. So I go into Dugtrio here. I try Memento. I think it's my best bet. He's going to Volt Switch. He's going to fail to Volt Switch, which is great. The Magical Conch, thank you for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. Let's go for the Memento and see if we can get this Slurpuff sweep going. It's going to try and Rapid Spin for some random reason. Let's go into Slurpuff. And let's see if we can get the sweep going. I'm going to Belly Drum here. He's burnt with less than a tiny amount of attack. So we should be able to take this Gyro Ball. He goes for a Volt Switch. Okay. We should be able to take a Shadow Sneak, but it's going to be so iffy. This is the most iffy sweep. Frustration or... Okay. Rotom Heat. Against the Slurpuff. +6. I have to return. Or Frustration. And it's going to live. Oh, we missed. He misses the Willow. Okay. That's going to help us. We can go for... See, I want to go for... We can't do much to the... This thing, though. That's the only thing. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go for the Play Rough, predicting the switch. Considering how much Frustration did, I'm pretty sure a thingamajiggy... There's a chance it might do a decent amount to the Doublade. Probably not. But what can we really do right now? It's not looking good. What computer/laptop do I use? I use a custom one. We do predict the switch. 30%, that's respectable, but it's not going to be enough. Let's go for the Play Rough. Again, 36%. And he's going to go for Iron Head and just destroy us. Okay. Yeah, this range, I don't think we can win. The only thing I can think of is going to Forretress, set up the rocks, and... No, because we can't even spam Volt Switch. No, I don't think we can win this one, unfortunately. But basically, it's like a custom one. It's got... it's not, super duper duper, but it's it's got all of the parts which are just slightly old enough where their price is reduced considerably. So, that works very nicely. Out comes his Forretress. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one, so I am going to forfeit here, unfortunately. And we're going to look for some viewer battles. So I'm going to log out, change to macadii. And I'm all in caps for some reason. Let me just fix that. And I'm still in caps. So now you guys can send me some challenges and stuff like that. But yeah, I got the computer, I think it was November time, and I used to have an all-in-one PC, and I must admit, it made a really, really big difference, because this guy renders stuff so quickly. Normally it took me about 40 minutes to render something, about the quarter of the bitrate / quality of what this guy does, and he does it in about 7 minutes, which is just absolutely crazy. So yeah, absolutely incredible. I can basically edit, record. After recording, I can edit, render, and upload a video, because I've also got 90 megabytes up and down, which is also really, really crazy at uni. So I can upload these really, really big, high quality videos, and I do all of that in 14 minutes, which is really, really awesome. Atamash Khan, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I'm waiting on a couple of challenges, so everyone feel free to challenge. Under macadii. In the I'll jump in the lobby. That's probably the easiest thing. And see from there. But in terms of the team, I think the team is relatively good. It has still got some flaws. It does rely a lot on setting up and sweeping with both Slurpuff and Salamence. A good laptop for 260. Ooh, I must admit, I'm not very much a computer person. I'm not too sure, really, to be honest. It depends also what you want to use it for. Like, if you want to use it for work, work and, like, use Microsoft Word and stuff, you don't need anything good graphics-wise, but, it's when you want to delve into, like, gaming and graphics and stuff like that, and especially YouTube as well, when the price really, really ramps up. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I think we just got a challenge. Moonlight, 1995, Moon 1995 Light, wants to battle us. Okay. Ooh, this looks interesting. Okay. So, Reuniclus is going to be spooky. Let's see. Salamence is looking reasonable, actually, for this. Good luck. Have fun. Okay, so who do we want to lead with here? Mega Aerodactyl and OU. Oh, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do a stream doing that next week. Let me just add that to a notepad, just so I remember. Mega Aerodactyl OU stream. I would definitely do one of those next week, because that would be really, really fun. Right, so the options we've got, we could lead off with Rotom, predicting his lead out into this guy. I think we're going to go for that. Leads off Reuniclus. I'm tricking this Reuniclus. I'm not letting it Calm Mind or Trick Room or do any shenanigans like that, because that is not fun at all. We're going to get the leftovers, as he's going to go for the Calm Mind. Absolutely fantastic, and we don't need our Scarf as well. This Rotom is going to be really, really key to our success. And what's he got for Belly Drum Slurpuff? Literally nothing. Okay, so that's great. That's really, really nice. The only thing I need to check is Heliolisk's speed. Out comes the Heliolisk. Well, actually, I just trap it now and I kill. That's fantastic, actually. That's even better. So we can go into 2.5 men, the Dugtrio. Go for the EQ, and that's a dead Heliolisk regardless, because we've got the Focus Sash. He isn't Scarf as well, so that's even better. Mega Absol. I have tried Mega Absol. Oh my goodness, the Deoxys speed video. I do need to also do that. I do apologize. I will also add that to the list. That's something I also need to talk about. Mega Absol with SD, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Baton Pass. That's spooky. So the question is, what do we want to do here? Is this something we could realistically set up on? The answer is yes, so... Especially with a Memento, and he's not invested. Yeah, so I just Sucker Punch here, get a bit of chip damage. And he's going to go for Psyshock, bring me down to my Sash. And I can just Memento here. As he's locked into Psyshock. That shouldn't do tons to Slurpuff. So Slurpuff can come in here. Belly Drum. How much do we do to a Mega Swampert? We don't kill. That's very surprising. Oh, he's gonna have the I just realized. Machamp, you're gonna have the Bullet Punch, aren't you? It's not going to do too much, actually. And I can just go for a return to take you out. So I'm going to go for the Frustration. He's going to go for Bullet Punch. I can take that. And that's great. That's really, really great. So maybe that's not a defensive Mega Swampert then. So that's very, very useful to know. Yeah, Baton Pass Mega Absol. That sounds very interesting. I'm going to go... How much does a normal Swampert do? I think I do just play rough here, to be honest. Here's Mega Swampert. And we're going to miss another play rough, because why not? Absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's the second time we've clicked. We've lost the sweep because of that. Okay. Let's go into Rotom. I'm going to fire for Leaf Storm here. Oh, do I Volt Switch here? I'm going to T-Bolt. Out comes Uniclus. And we get the Para. I don't think that makes too much difference. I'm going to go for another T-Bolt. And that's going to kill. Okay, so Uniclus is out the way. That's good. 90% accuracy. Exactly, Ahmad. And also, thank you for making out to stream as well. Why Game Freak? Why? Exactly. Makes no sense. I'm going to click Leaf Storm here. And take out this Mega Swampert. Unless I'm going to miss, because it's another 90% accuracy move. Ah, he does play the switch into Mandibuzz. That's fair enough. I'm just going to Volt Switch now, because I can still get a decent chunk on you. And let's see, who's my best switch? Probably my no, because the foul play is going to be hurting pretty badly. But then I can get the burn on him, which would be really, really sweet. I'm going to go for Volt Switch here. I'm going to go into Banette. He's going to go for Toxic. Okay. Let's go for that Willow. Ah, he goes to the Taunt first turn. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I'm going to go into Rotom again. And just go for T-Bolts, I think. Because Volt Switch, that was at -1. So T-Bolts is probably the best way to go. Yeah, I think that's definitely my best bet. Because I can take foul plays, I can just spam T-Bolt, I can go for all those good stuff. Are you going to record OMs like almost any ability and Stabmons? It depends which one they are. If I like the look of them, I normally do. Like I did a whole load of Mix and Mega when it was around. What other ones have I done? There's been a mixture of stuff. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to fire for T-Bolt here. 51%. As he's going to go for Toxic. Now I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to go for Leaf Storm predicting the switch. Yeah, you're not going to trick me. There you go. Okay, and I think Mexican Pum will be able to win us the game. Do I have any hobbies other than gaming? I do a lot of target rifle shooting, which I really, really enjoy. Basically, it's you go onto a range and you've got little targets. It depends. It's either 25 meters or like the range depends on like. I'm trying to think how to explain it. You have like different ranges that you shoot at. So you shoot at 25 meters, no, 25 yards, 50 meters, or 100 yards. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna go for Volt Switch here. But yeah, and I represent my uni team, which is really, really cool. And then I've represented England before as well, which was really, really awesome in a in like a special university match. Okay. I'm going to go into Mega Banette here. And then at least I can burn something. Goes for Raw. Out comes Mence. I'm going to go for the EQ here. Or do I go for DD? Goten plays, thank you for making it back. I could go for Dragon Dance here. Predicting the switch. I'm going to go for DD. Oh, he's going to have Ice Beam, isn't he? No, he's going to have Scald. Is he going to burn? He does burn. Oh, damn it. Okay. It was worth the try. We had a good chance, but unfortunately, he's going to roar us. Okay. I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks here, as he's going to go for Scald. That's going to bring me in Custap range, and I can explode on you. Okay. King Pika, thank you for making out to the stream. I hope you do enjoy yourself. Let's see. So I could go into Mega Banette here. Yeah, I need to basically get Willow damage off. Yeah, let's go into He's going to Chuck here. Fire off the Shadow Claw. If he decides to switch, I can Willow. Your other hobby is Gaelic. What's Gaelic? Ooh, I've not heard of that before. You're gonna roost up, so I'm gonna Willow here. But the combination of burn and stuff like that should be doing enough where I can put enough pressure on you. So I'm going to go for the the Gunk Shot. Let's have a look. What's Gaelic? Is it like a... Is it like a sport? Football? Is it like a football? Is it like football? Oh, I see. Do I have any UU stall teams? Unfortunately, Alexis, I don't think I do. I normally play more sort of balanced or offensive. So unfortunately, I don't think I do. He's going to go for another Roosts. I'm just going to let this guy do it down. I hope this doesn't manage to stall me out. But yeah, I don't think I've got any stall teams off the top of my head. There's probably quite a few, whatchamacallits, RMTs that will be stall. Okay, so I go into Rotom here. And I go for T-Bolts. And that's going to kill. Okay, fantastic. That was a really, really fantastic game, Moon. I really enjoyed that. Lots of little mind games, which is always really, really fun. Let's go on to the next one. So that was Moonlight. Oh, blimey, we've got a whole load of challenges. Okay, 132. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Unaware Quagsire, so we need to get that out of the way for Slurpuff to sweep. RMT is like a... Oh, RMT is like a rate my team. So if you type in like Pokemon Showdown UU stall team or something like that, you can definitely check. They should have like a whole list of people. Basically what an RMT does is you put your team up on a forum and describe how it works and why you've got certain moves and spreads and stuff. And then people say, you know, oh, you should change this and this and this. And the team sort of slowly develops from loads of people coming in and talking about it. But that's probably the best way to go. Yeah, if I stream stall, it would go like 20 minutes. I did do a series where I had a disgusting, stupid stall team, which was a lot of fun to use. Let's see. I'm going to lead off with... Okay, so the Zapdos is probably his Defogger. I'm going to lead off with Rotom here. Rotom's going to be pretty sweet. Out comes the Azelf. What do I want to do here? Do I just fire off a Leaf Storm? I'm going to fire off a Leaf Storm. He is going to stay in. Is he going to go for Stealth Rock? He is going to go for Stealth Rocks. I'm going to Leaf Storm here just in case he decides to go for the Explosion or some cheeky thing like that. Out comes the Zapdos. Now, the Zapdos, you're no fun. Because I don't have much of a switch to you. Yeah, I wouldn't say A-Drive does stall. I would say his is more... It's called like... Oh, the crit. That's a shame. Because we're not going to get our priority this turn. So he's going to be able to kill us. But yeah, I would say A-Drive does more like semi-stall. I would say out comes Honchkrow. So I could go into Rotom. Or I could go into Salamence here and... Oh no, the trouble is like, I don't think I can break this core. Unfortunately. The other option is I Memento. Then I go into Slurpuff and trying to break that. How much would we do? Probably nothing. Okay. I'm going to go into Rotom here. I'm going to Trick. Out comes Gligar. We get the Trick off. That's great. And what I can do here is I can go for the Volt Switch. He's going to U-turn. He gets another crit. I didn't want damage on this Rotom because I needed that to... Actually, no, I guess it can't check the Honchkrow anymore. Out comes the Zapdos. I'm going to Volt Switch here. Get a good, decent chunk of damage off. And this means I can go into... So that's probably Spadef. And that is going to be a defensive Quagsire. Quagsire versus Slurpuff. Yeah, I do absolutely zero. Okay. I'm going to go into Salamence. And I'm going to fire for Dragon Claw. Oh, he outspeeds and goes to HPI. So he's an offensive Zapdos. I expect him to be defensive. That was my fault. Volcanion Specs equals sweep. Most definitely. What do I think of sub Acupressure Medicham? That's pretty crazy, I must admit. Yeah, I think he's got me, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's GG. Didn't expect the... Okay, so yeah, let's see. Do I go for the Sucker Punch and just try and sweep the Slurpuff somehow? Not Slurp. Oh, no, go for the Memento here. I'm going to go for Memento. Let's try and see if we can do this. I think, to be honest, the main counter to Volcanion, well, probably check, I would say, to Volcanion is other Volcanions. Which is a bit of a shame. Because you end up with that self-fulfilling cycle. Yeah, as long as he just keeps that unaware Quag in the back, there's not much I can really do. I'm going to go for Belly Drum here. He's going to go for Volt Switch. See, I'm almost tempted to put Energy Ball on this guy. Okay, out comes the Gligar. Okay. Hey, Cornwell. Showen, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I hope you do enjoy it. Let's go for the play rough here. And we're going to kill Gligar. A goal is 3 points, and over the post is 1 point. Over the 2 posts, it's 1 point. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can break this, unfortunately. And I don't have enough speed to pull this off now. I basically just lose here. I'm going to get the burn, and that's going to kill us. Yeah. Alright, let's go into Rotom-Mow. And let's go for... Yeah, we click Volt Switch. Is that going to kill Zapdos? It doesn't kill Zapdos. Yeah, that's going to be game. I probably do need priority on this team, to be honest. I've got the Sucker Punch and Dugtrio, but it's not much. Yeah, that does make a good... That's a good point, actually. Yeah, that is GG. Just click Explosion. Just because. Mega Banette can a rain team. That does sound very, very spooky. And he's going to be able to take us out. That was a really fun game. Oh my goodness. See, the Quag makes me feel like I should run Energy Ball on Slurpuff. Because I don't have much for Quagsire. How much does a Energy Ball from... Doesn't even kill. Let's see, if I took that out and put 24... See, I need the bulk, that's the problem. But still, actually, I can take hits, so I'm actually going to let this go. Energy Ball for Quag. And a few other things. Okay. Legendary hero. Let's see how we go. Okay. Interesting team. Probably Defogments, to be honest. This is a team that bakery products in the right situation can definitely sweep. So that's really, really cool. So the question is, who do we want to lead with? Banette's actually not too bad. I might give Banette a go. Because I can threaten him out here with the Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that, unless he goes for Taunt. Out comes the Gyarados. I'm going to Shadow Claw first turn, in case he decides to be cheeky and pop a sub. We should be able to break a sub. And then I can burn him. Mega Manectric is a more frail but stronger Raikou. Yeah, definitely. I would say going over to sort of like draft format. I don't know. Mega Manectric is good, but I don't like its frailty. I must admit. On top of that as well, it's just the fact that if it does, it's not that powerful compared to some of the megas that you get. And like it's got decent coverage, but it's really, really predictable as well. So let's see what he decides to do here. He's going to stay in. He's going to go for sub. I'm not letting you sub up here. He's got the lefties. We're going to fire for Willow here. Because now we got the priority Will-O-Wisp. It's the only thing about Mega Banette is that first turn, lack of priority is a real shame. He's going to go into Mence. We're going to get the burn off, which is really, really nice for us. Question is, who do we want to switch into? So this is a guy that Slurpuff can set up all over, which is great. So the question is, do I just go into Dugtrio here? Or do I find some other way to put pressure on him? I'm going to go into Forretress here, because I can set up my Stealth Rocks. He's going to drop a Draco. Okay, I did not expect the Draco straight out the bat. So that's offensive Mence. So do I want to explode here? Is the question. Or do I go for Stealth Rock? I'm going to go for Stealth Rock here. As he might be able to kill me. No, he's going to go for Roost. That's fine by me. This is actually great setup for Slurpuff. He's going to miss the Fire Blast. We're going to get the Explosion off. That's going to kill. I was hoping he would... that was a big mistake. I should have just gone for Spikes. Oh, that makes me really sad. Okay. I'm going to go back into Banette. Out comes Nidoqueen. I should be able to take a hit from this guy. So I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp here. Offensive Pokemon hurt my feelings. Oh. You don't understand the name Mexican pun. Well, basically it stems from... Oh, do I want to keep this guy actually? Because I could go into Salamence here. But that's risky. The other option is the Dugtrio, because I could just take this guy out. I'm going to go into Dugtrio here. I think it's worth. Goes to Ice Beam, that's fine. Basically, it's called Mexican Pun because it's like because it's lawnmowers and it's meant to be about like Mexicans cutting grass and stuff like that. It's basically just a racist joke. It was Lars' suggestion when we built the team. But that's where it stems from. Out comes the P2. He's going to trace our thing, so we are trapped as well, but we can go for reversal here, actually. 64%. Absolutely sweet. Okay. That helps us a lot. Now the question is, I don't want this guy to set up, or heal up, or do anything like that, so Rotom Cut doesn't do much. So what do we want to do to stop him from setting up? We could go into Salamence here and just fire for Dragon Claw. that not gonna... How much does this do? 23 to 20... Okay, so that's still good enough. I think that's my best bet, to be honest. And we're going to kill the P2. That's great. Mixed Mega Absol on OU works well. Despite its frailty and ability to switch into even neutral hits, it gets Ice Beam from Landorus / Garchomp's Flamethrowers for... It does, to be honest. And I have seen people use it to some success. The only issue that I've seen with it is the fact that it's really slow to set up, like at the start. That's a real problem for it. So the question is, can we... Slurpuff versus Mega Sceptile. Leaf Storm kills. But then from there, how much do you do to a Salamence? Still do quite a bit. My least favourite Pokemon. I would probably say Mega Sableye, just because it's such a pig to try and face. I'm going to go into Slurpuff here. Doubles into Cobalion. Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to go into my Rotom-Mow. Predicting the Iron Head or something like that. Plot twist, he hates Gyarados. That would be quite funny. Gonna go for the SD. That's no fun. He's not megaed up on this. Do I want to Volt Switch and go into Banette? Probably. That's my damage control. Volt Switch, go into... Oh, I go to Iron Head anyway. Okay. That makes me sad. We're going to take out Cobalion, but it means the... yeah, Sceptile's going to wreck us, unfortunately. So let's go into Slurpuff. This is our best bet. We still got a chance here, actually. Because I can go into Slurpuff, force him to go for the Leaf Storm. Oh, he goes for Focus Blast. I'm just going to click Play Rough here. Gonna go for Leaf Storm. Okay. That helps us a lot. Now I go into Mence. I click Dragon Dance. I should take a Dragon Pulse. Mence, I lost a lot of Pokemon from Salamence, which was really, really unfortunate. Out comes Gyarados. Are you like a defensive Gyarados? I still think Dragon Claw is my play. I have a bad feeling this is defensive Gyarados. But we still kill. Okay, so that's game. That's fantastic. Yeah, I think I lost 3 mons to Salamence. Different... No, was it 3? It was something like 3. It was a crazy number. Let's go for another Dragon Claw. And that's going to bop. Okay, that's awesome. GG, man. That was a really fun battle. Okay. Let's go for one more Toronto. I think I probably got time for one more before I got to go out for my meal. Oh, the bulk. Okay. But this looks like a team where Slurpuff does well. We just have to find this. The trouble is, though, now I've got Lost Return, I can't do much to Rotom Heat. Okay, so who do I want to lead off with? I'm going to lead off with Forretress. And I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks. He's going to go for Volt Switch, bring me down to Custap range already. That's fantastic. He might go for the Protect here, is the thing. But is it worth it? Because Because I could explode, and I can go into Slurpuff, and I could set up and start sweeping. Or go into Banette, and... Nothing takes a Gunk Shot, really. Okay. Bring him down to 10. And he's going to go for Hidden Power. Probably Hidden Power Fire. Okay. How much do we do to an offensive Rotom? That's probably Specs, actually. Rotom Heat. After rocks, we kill. Okay, so I go into Slurpuff here. I go for the Belly Drum. I should be able to take one hit. Oh, no. Oh. And that's, yeah. Ah. Cool. That was our chance. And we just lost it. We've had 3 sweep stop now. 1 from a crit. 2 from misses as well. Oh, that makes me so sad. What's our best play now? Just to go into Dugtrio, trap and kill. I am not getting any luck at all with these Slurpuff sweets. Out comes Cannons. I'm going to get some damage off on this guy, I think. Goes for Power Up Punch. He's probably got the Aqua Jet. I'm going to switch into Rotom predicting the Aqua Jet. Yeah. Okay. So now what I can do is I Volt Switch. I was very tempted to trick there. And what we can do is we can go into, probably got to get into Banette. It's not going to do much. That's the only thing. Oh my goodness, we could have done so well. Okay. I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. Little Rich D, thank you for making it out to the stream. Goes for Thunder. Oh my goodness, the heat. I can feel the heat from here. Okay, we're going to go for another Gunk Shot. Oh, Chuck, you're going to be putting in the work. I can already tell. I'm going to go into Rotom. And I'm going to go for... I do take sort of general team requests as in a Pokemon. So if you want me to build around a certain mon, just let me know. Rather than... I don't normally sort of just take teams on face value just because, like... It's hard for me to say, like, yes, I'll take that team, or yes, I'll take that team, and stuff like that. I'd much rather build my own and... just make sure I know that they're good. It's hard to say. I feel it's hard to explain. I'm gonna click Volt. Volt Switch is my play. Out comes the Blissey, and that doesn't kill. But what we can do now is we outspeed everything with Salamence, which is pretty sweet. So we can go for a Dragon Claw here, take out the Blissey. Now the question is, Salamence. What's our best bet to take out a Chestnut? Fire Blast, definitely. Okay. Goes into Blastoise. I'm going to Dragon Claw you. That should kill. Yeah. SD Rock Polish. Yeah, I could definitely do that. D-Dance Mega T-Tar. I think I've actually done that before, if I remember rightly. I think that the T-Tar set I had was Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure this is going to... Yeah, this is going to be a sweep. So I've got... what was that? Double Dance. Lando T. Out comes the Chestnut. I think now at +2, I'm better off going for Fire Blasts, if I remember rightly. Even then... No, even then... Yeah, even then Fire Blast does more. Yeah, it definitely does more. Oh my goodness. Oh, phew. That was spooky. For a sec I thought I was in trouble, but that's great. I can always Willow this guy, so that's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to fire for Dragon Claw. I can take a Drain Punch. That could have gone very, very spooky. Honchkrow. Honchkrow's another one I wanted to use for a while. So let's go for that. I'm just going to wish this guy GG. Oh, he has already gone. Let's see. What time was it? Oh, we got time for one more. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check the time. For some reason, the live counter's messed up. It's reset it for some reason, which is a bit worrying. Have I got time for one more? I got time for one more. Okay. AJK Drag. Okay. Articuno. Articuno I could also add. Okay. So they've got a pretty offensive team. No Defogger though, which is great. So I'm going to lead off with Forretress. Hawlucha. Hawlucha's another one. Just keep them coming. Yeah, so I think setup rocks is definitely a priority. We need some prior damage off on this Alakazam. Out comes Hydreigon. I'm going to go for Stealth Rock. Could have the Taunt. Does have the Taunt. That's very, very cheeky of you. Question is what do we want to go into here? Get into Doublade as we go into Slurpuff. That's fair enough. I'm going to go into Salamence here. Oh my goodness, that damage is crazy. I think I've kind of got to get some damage off this. I just noticed the macadii has a sunny disposition. What does that actually... I've never actually checked what that means. I've heard of it. Let's see. Okay, so if you're cheerful, you off... Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what it meant. I do appreciate that. That's kind to say. Okay, so we're going to get some damage off, which is great. Iron Head's going to bop us, though, which is sad. Why did he not get intimidated? No, because we're Moxie, that's why. Okay. So I could go into Dugtrio and take this guy out, and I like the look of that. Let's go for the EQ. How about Fire Blast Gyarados? I don't know if I've done Fire Blast Gyarados, but I know I've recently done a Dragon Dance a normal Dragon Dance UU team with what's some call it? Dragon Dance. How was I able to switch? Oh, Ghost types. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I completely forgot about the new Ghost type rule. But at that range, we start to get a sweep together, which is great. So the question is, what do we want to do here? This is probably his rocker. I'm going to go into Fortress predicting rocks. Does give the rocks. I can set my own rocks. He's got taunt on so many things. That makes me so sad. Okay. Do I go for the explosion here is the question. The new Ghost type rule was basically they're immune to Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. So they can't be trapped by them. And I completely forgot about that fact. Do I just go for explosion here? It's a bit of a waste. But he could switch here. That's the thing. I'm going to go into Banette here, in case he decides to explode. Goes to knock. Okay. I'm getting all these reads wrong. I think we're going to have to lose Chuck here, unfortunately, because I can't even prioritize. I can't even get up to any amount of HP. Okay. Sorry, I can't get my, oh, what's it called? Prankster off. Okay. This is really not going well. I think I've got to go into Rotom here, and I've got to Volt Switch. No, I'm not doing very well right now. I should have just clicked Explosion, brought this Azelf down to its Sash, and just dealt with it that way and kept Banette around. He's not got much. He hasn't got much for Rotom. Like, there's a lot of things I can just Volt Switch on, which is pretty cool. But I don't have enough Mons to make this actually work out well. I'm going to go into Fortress this turn. Going to go for Knockoff. Knocks off my Custap Berry. I'm going to go back into Rotom predicting the Taunt. I'm not sure. It's just something that Game Freak decided. I'm getting all the reads wrong. I expect him to Taunt, because I'd have taken that Explosion. Yeah, I'm getting all the reads wrong. Let's go into Dugtrio. Probably the Hydreigon's. Yeah, I can't touch. Yeah, I'm not winning this game, unfortunately. My only bet is to Memento here. Go for the belly drum. If he taunts me, that's fine. Like, there's not much I can do. And he's going to outspeed. There was a chance I would outspeed him. Let's go for the play rough here. Something's still going to die. There's a few things I can still set up on. Out comes Lucario. Yeah, I've definitely not won this. Yeah. I think I just lose to this, unfortunately. I can take that. I'm going to use my Custap Berry. Oh, actually, this is going okay. But he can go into Zam, unless that's Life Orb Zam. Dark Review, thank you for making out the stream. I hope you have a good evening and all that such like. I have no idea where you are in the world, but yeah, if you haven't had your evening yet, have a good evening. Oh. Why can't you knock off Focus Sash and kill? But there's a silly ghost rule. No, exactly. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me how that works. The knockoff rule. Yeah, the Custap is gone. Making Fortress pretty useless. Out comes Zam. I think my best bet is to go for Drain Punch first turn, and then can a Drain Punch? I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this guy. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. No, because I'm going to be put into Shadow Sneak range. It depends. Honeycamp, unfortunately, you did just miss the stream. This is the last match. Out comes Main Shell. Main Shell's probably got Fake Out. If he brought it in like this. But there's nothing I can do. That was my best shot. And Slurpuff, even without the belly drum boost, you did well. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, maybe. Out comes Hydreigon. Ooh, Hydreigon, if you're defensive. Say you're max speed, max HP. No, you're not Life Orb. You're like that. Itemless. Okay, so I think I Drain Punch here. Actually, he might have T-Wave. That might have been a big mistake. Nope. And the Dark Pulse is going to crit. And that's going to end it. Why won't Slurpuff sweep ever? Oh my goodness, because how much would that Doublade have done? 23 to 27. Considering the crit, it's iffy, but I could have had a chance to win that. But no, I don't, because I got to explode. That's 4 sweeps. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're going to end on that. That was absolutely crazy. GG, man. That was a great battle. Yeah, I think Slurpuff's just allergic to sweeping, basically. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. It was still really, really great. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be able to see all of the upcoming live streams from there. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.